Next, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Philip Purham, the British Ambassador to UAE, for his keynote address. Let's give us a warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. Philip Purham.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here again, and I think this is actually my fourth such conference. I have to tell you that I think Adil is the most persistent Emirati, in fact, possibly the most persistent human being I have ever met. His determination in carrying forward this great work is really impressive, and I and the British government greatly appreciate that. He's done a fantastic job and continues year after year to do a fantastic job as conference chairman and as chairman for the British Computer Society, BCS, Middle East. And his leadership efforts in making this conference a resounding success, which I'm sure it will be, are widely appreciated and admired. And the theme for this year's conference, as we've heard, Innovation, Technologies for the Future, is of course very much aligned with the UAE's own Vision 2021. Let me also, and Adil of course mentioned this too, but let me also congratulate the talented IT students, the winners, and not to forget their parents who produced them and educated them and encouraged them for the great results that they've had in the 2017 National Students Innovation Awards. And they are going to be honored today for their outstanding performance in the APP competition hosted at Middlesex University in Dubai. And of course, I'm very proud and delighted that a great British university has been involved in that. The contribution that BCS, the Chartered Institute for IT, has been making in promoting IT professionalism and in being a certifying international body for accreditation of IT programs and curricula and providing training on various computing tools and standards is a very important contribution, and something of which, again, given its British origins and connections, I am very proud, and the government is very proud. And we're grateful to everybody who is involved in that. I'm also delighted that, of course, events like this conference strengthen the business relationship between the UAE and the United Kingdom, a relationship particularly in this case in education and in information technology. And the relationship in education is one which was highlighted again just a couple of weeks ago, in fact, when we had a minister here, our Minister for Skills, at the World Skills event here in Abu Dhabi. The increasing importance of IT in our daily life has, of course, necessitated more and more awareness among children of the risks of being online. And so I was very pleased to see the booth for eSafe and to meet just now Dr. Najla Al-Nakbi from the Abu Dhabi Department for Education and Knowledge. The Emirates Safer Internet Society, eSafe, is a fantastic initiative and is very much in line with the international We Protect effort, which the UK government has played a big part in promoting. Indeed, we had the first We Protect conference in the UK, I think 3 years ago, and then His Highness Sheikh Saif bin Zayed, the Minister for the Interior, very kindly and boldly took up the baton and said that he would hold the second conference, which he did here in Abu Dhabi a couple of years ago. So the UK and the UAE are strong partners in trying to ensure safety for children online. And as I say, I'm delighted to see that that's a theme here today and something which the UK and the UAE will continue to take forward together. And many congratulations, Adil, to you for being a founding board member. And I wish that initiative all the very best of luck. I also should just highlight and thank my colleagues in the British Embassy, and particularly my colleagues in the British Council, for all that they do in the broader work of education and in promoting the completion of higher education and the involvement of Emiratis in higher education in the UK and in British universities which have their presences here in the UAE. Universities and vocational institutions, which were a particular focus when we had our minister here for the World Skills event, as I mentioned. And just to put this in context, of course, you know, the UK has a huge amount to offer here. 3 of the top 10 universities in the world are in the UK, Oxford, Cambridge, and Imperial College, in that order, I should add. And 18 of the top 100 universities are in the UK, and Trinity College, Cambridge, on its own, has more Nobel Prizes than France, something I know I've said before, but I think it bears repeating. And 1 out of 7 of all heads of state and government, so of all the kings, queens, presidents, and prime ministers in the world, 1 out of 7 has been educated in the UK. And then here in the UAE, we have Middlesex, whom we've already mentioned, of course, and Bolton and Heriot Watt with their own campuses here, and several other British universities involved, including those who are partners of the British University in Dubai, and others getting involved. So the University of South Wales, which is setting up in Dubai South with a particular focus on aviation, and Birmingham University, which is also coming to set up a campus here. So this involvement in education between the UK and the UAE is something which is very much alive and moving forward, and of which I'm very proud. So in conclusion, I should also say a big thank you to His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan for all the work that he has done as patron and as supporter of the BCS Society's activities over the years since inception in 2004. We are very, very grateful to him for that in his various incarnations and in his role, his new role, as he will be when he comes today, of Minister of Tolerance. And many thanks also to all the sponsors and the partners and academia, and very importantly, the BCS volunteers who gave me a very warm welcome when I arrived this morning. So very good luck for the conference. Many thanks to Adil and to all of you, and may this long prosper. Thank you.